Hi, I'm Michael Zamora. I am the Director of People, Talent, and Culture at Glaad, and I oversee HR and operations for our company. Part of our job is overseeing compliance and making sure that each employee has completed the compliance trainings necessary to continue on in their work, and EasyLlama has helped us with that. The biggest challenge that Glaad faced before EasyLlama was really making sure that we had all of the data in one area for compliance. Since using EasyLlama, we've been able to not only have all of that data in one area, but track it and see who is up to compliance and who is completing their trainings in the amount of time that they're completing it. I get reminders from EasyLlama, which makes my job so much easier than it was before, having to track folks down. We were lucky enough to have EasyLlama reach out to us and start the relationship off. We were in the process of trying to figure out which system we were going to utilize. Once we got on the phone with EasyLlama and ran through their platform, we realized that it was the platform for Glaad to use. Glaad's overall mission is to accelerate acceptance. And what we noticed with other platforms is that they focused on primarily cis relationships in the office. And as an LGBTQ organization that focuses not only on the fact that we are LGBTQ or queer people, but we have folks with disabilities and we have folks of color and we have folks that take an array of life. We needed a platform that reflected that. EasyLlama had that for us right up front. We didn't have to ask for it. They didn't have to come back to us and say, oh, our senior team is going to take a look at this and see what we can do. They aligned with our mission immediately, and so it was an easy choice for my team. Once we implemented it out, we got a lot of feedback. Wow, I saw myself in that. I could actually relate to that. That didn't look like a typical 80s recording, and it seemed updated and fresh and new. And when we saw that, we knew that that was the platform for us. EasyLlama's real-time tracking has been a godsend to us. We have been able to not have to log into the system and search out who has completed what or how many have completed what or who is due for what training module. We get those in emails, and we've been able to set those emails up based on what works for us as well. If I want an email once a week, I can do that. If I want to know certain things about certain people but not others, I've been able to set that up in the system, and it's just really helped us not have to worry about what's happening within the system, and the system is working for us rather than the other way around. And our employees are enjoying the platform as well. We have a 4.65 satisfaction rate among our staff. So that means that they're seeing what they need to see within the module and they're learning from it and then taking the time to go back and rate the system. EasyLlama was very easy to implement. It was a quick call with the team. They set us up. And not only that, I've had continuous communication with the team on how we need to or can not need to even. We can upgrade our system. We can add seats on. We can add trainings on. We just jumped into what I would consider like the enterprise platform of EasyLlama, and we have unlimited access to all of the trainings, and we're able to push that out into the staff as much as we need to. And the team has walked us through each training, has allowed us to view the trainings ahead of time. We've sent out manager trainings, we've sent out DEIA trainings, we've utilized so much more in the system than we ever thought we were going to, and the staff has been really positively reactive to that. The inclusivity of EasyLlama was the largest factor that drew us in, and then we learned that there were other training modules that we could utilize, and they took the stress out of from us by figuring out what is needed state to state and what is needed nationally, so we can set an employee up and make sure that any compliance that is needed from state to state is there for them. Our team is actually pretty on doing their compliance trainings or completing their compliance trainings. So I'm sure it is great for those who forget, but we actually have a pretty quick response from staff when the trainings come out. I think the fact that they can see themselves in the training and they can relate to the training, it helps them want to complete it faster. Sexual harassment training in general is necessary but boring in most platforms. The fact that we're able to have engagement and folks actually react and give us positive feedback tells me that there is something to learn and something to see that is worthwhile for folks. They're not just doing it to do it, they're actually engaging with the platform. So I think having that and having a training that is necessary and is needed beyond just what compliance is, that folks can engage with, is really what we need. And EasyLlama does that. The employees are engaged with the courses. We started using EasyLlama for our sexual harassment training and realized that there was so much more to it. I think the biggest feedback that we've received that I've noticed is that it's not too hokey, it's not too dated, and it actually gets a message across in a reasonable amount of time, where other trainings can take hours and hours, or they're so cartoon and so childish that it doesn't make sense for an adult to complete. And this is a kind of a melting pot of all of that in the right way to make sure that folks are paying attention and get what they need. We did not have all of our staff in compliance before, and now we do. And the completion rate is pretty immediate with our staff. As soon as they see the training come up, within a day or two, it's done. So we're not having to go back and remind folks, we're not having to follow up with them and make sure that something that they don't want to do is done. They're actually doing it because they're engaged and they're ready to take on the next training. We have switched platforms recently and are combining a lot of our platforms into another one. One platform I refuse to get rid of is actually EasyLlama, or combine into our new PEO system, because of the fact that our staff can see themselves in the module, that they are reacting positively to it. They're doing the trainings that they need to do in the time that they need to do them. If it's working for us, why fix it?